Let's start with where to find the documents used in a transaction. There are two sources for the documents and your ability to use them. The open source that is available to any agent at any time on the MLS is to go through the MLS or utahrealestate.com, Forms tab, URE Legacy Forms Library. By clicking on this tab, you can then begin to either scroll through and select the document you're looking for, or if you know which document you are looking for, you can begin to type the name of it in the folder, in the search button. Select the documents. You can select more than one document at a time. You can also drag and drop them into the order you prefer them to be in. Then you can create the packet, and the document can then be filled out in this format or printed in the event that you want to be meeting with a client and you may be filling it out by hand. If you're going to be filling it out by hand, it's best that you make multiple copies so that you have a copy that you can write on. If you have a computer with you and you're in a setting where you can get into it digitally, then to fill it out digitally and present a copy to the buyer to sign, and then it must be scanned and turned into a PDF file in order to place it into the Brokermint file. Your second means of obtaining the documents is through the Brokermint tab, Library, Buyer Docs. This has the primary documents for establishing a buyer-broker agency relationship with the necessary documents in order to start that relationship. Listing documents are also available here as well. Also of importance, if you have a client who's going to be using the moving truck agreement documents are here for your client to use when they use the moving truck. The user agreements for each of the two vehicles are available here for buyer and seller, as well as the instruction manuals for each of the vehicles. These are your two primary sources. Your other resource, if you're working with our transaction coordinator, is to use the links to the brain dump and fill for either an offer, under contract, seller for new listing, or a new agency agreement prior to writing offers. These are also available for your use. If you are working with our transaction coordinator, it's always strongly recommended you use our transaction coordinator, as she will make sure that your file is compliant and is complete. So those are your primary documents to look at, how to get into the documents and how to fill them out.